You know what? Spirit gonna quit playing with me, y'all. Like, I just sat down. I'm gonna have to check my camera settings because I know I didn't do it, especially intentionally. But it's like I'm being forced to do these. Matter of fact, I did videos earlier today, and it didn't do this. But bottom line, like the recording is just starting for me and telling me when I am going to begin, and like I was wrestling with even sharing this message, but whatever. I guess this is what I'm gonna do. So, oh my God, I don't even know where I want to begin, yo. Spirit been really playing with me. Like, I swear God got such a sense of humor, and I be feeling like my angels and spiritual team just be doing the most sometime, y'all. Like, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. So, I've been getting this, uh, the same messages over and over again. Um, y'all don't know this, but I'm single and have been celibate for 2 years, a little over 2 years now. And I have not tried to date. I enjoy my phone being dry. Um, I had a lot of inner healing to repair. My nervous system was like really messed up from a past relationship, and it turned into a domestic issue. So like I just needed time, right? But God keeps saying that, you know, my time of isolation is over and my soulmate is ready, and it's time for me to prepare myself, adjust my schedule, and all these other things. And, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, well, when that happens, that happens. But until then, you know, I got things to do, and that's just that. So I was sitting outside the other night, and I didn't have my phone with me. My phone was inside the house on the charger. And I'm having conversation with God, and you know, I be having these little daydreams of things that I want to do when I, you know, have my partner. And so I'm sitting there daydreaming about this trip that I want to take. And I was like, yeah, you know, it would be nice to go and enjoy, you know, a little getaway with someone that I actually really enjoy. And I was, you know, I had that little moment, you know, I had that little moment with God. But then I kind of laughed to myself, and I was like, well, dang, God, I ain't had sex in over 2 years. Like, damn, like, am I gonna be rusty? Like, how they gonna feel? Like, you know, to even like open up and share myself with someone after being to myself for so long. And it's like things have changed within me. It's not just a superficial level of just finding someone that I'm attracted to. Like, no, I'm very spiritual, I'm very tapped in, you know. But not only that, I also do energy work. I'm a Reiki healer as well. And so I really understand energy. And for me, it's going to take more than, you know, good conversation and some good looks or a checklist, you know. You won't get into my energy. I'm working really hard on it. So your energy better match my energy. You better be on the same vibrational wave. Otherwise, like, it's just wasted time. Like, I got money to make. I got things to do, you know. Like, nobody, just not just anyone is going to catch my attention. You know, I'm gonna share because I read someone's comment earlier and they were like, you know, dang, your message resonated with me from start to finish or whatever. So I recognize that it's like God has people in groups, right? So everyone is interconnected, but I'm looking at this like, you know, we're getting ready to play kickball and we have our teams, right? And it seemed like each team is going through the same experiences as a collective. So it's like, okay, this group is going to go through these lessons, this group going to go through these lessons. So I do find it amazing how, you know, we can all be so different, so far away, and still be going through the same experiences at the same time. So I'm just go ahead and continue to share, right? So I made that little joke with God the other day, and now I keep getting these these like videos that I guess, you know, well, I'm not gonna say I guess, to prepare me, right? And let me give you just some of the titles of the videos, because you know it's you know, just like y'all found my video, you know, God, your angels, your spiritual team placed it for you to find, you know, and it resonates, right? And so, you know, even though you're not subscribed, you know, you didn't know who I was, you know, this wasn't something you was looking for, you know, it just appears, right? So these videos just appear, and it's hilarious because it don't be your natural algorithm, right? So it's like, especially when the titles, you know, kind of stand out or something draws you in. So I wrote them down. What happens to mature women that have been celibate for a long time? And these women were all sharing their experiences about, you know, how now that they've matured, you know, they don't, you know, they're not interested in the superficial shit anymore, right? And then, you know, it's like a mature woman don't want somebody that she got to share. Like, no, I'm not going to be your Monday, Tuesday boo, and then you with whoever else. I'm not going to be sitting over, like, stressing. I don't want nobody that I'm going to stress over. Like, any questioning or confusion or inconsistency, like, no. Also, I'm at the point to where, like, you're not even gonna get it real quick, because now I am like some preserved aging wine that is going to be fantastic. You're not gonna take that aged bottle of wine and just pull it out for just a random person. No, like, if you've been preserving this wine for so long, like, this gonna be for somebody special, for some special occasions, right? So, you know, like, these women are saying all of these different things, and I'm like, yep, that's right, sis. You know, I resonate with that. Okay, so I'm like, okay, yep, that was fitting. But then, you know, there was also some other videos. Men fall in love when they feel this emotion in your absence. Make a long story short, that message made me feel as though someone has an ex that is about to resurface, or for me, it's not gonna be no ex. It's not. It's just, and the reason why is because I have not had a healthy relationship with any of those exes, okay? However, there is one particular individual from my past that we just did not have. It was just like right person, wrong time, right? And then, distance, and then life gets to life in, and it is what it is, right? So for me personally, I only have that one person from my past that I wished it could have gone into something better, right? So that was part of our collective information that I need to share. So if that resonates with you, then understand that what that video was about is the man spoke about people being addicted, right? So long story short, when people are always around, you don't really have time to miss them, right? And you also don't really understand the true value of what they bring until you realize how your day-to-day activities are different and how much that person added to it, right? So he basically was saying, that man recognizes that it's an addiction being with you, wanting to spend time with you, that they are in love with you, okay? But go and get your kids, because y'all gotta get ready for the next title. I cracked up laughing that this came up on my feed, okay? Because I ain't gonna look, I'm telling you, I'm not going to look this stuff up. But here it was, based on that comment that I made to God outside the other night. Ride your man insane for hours without getting tired. Y'all, if anybody is interested in following her, I will look through my history and get the title of her page, because I really enjoyed the way she like her language, like it was some good raunchy advice, but she was such a class act, okay? The way her deliverance, her choice of words, like yeah, it was some great content. I think her name was Jane. I'm gonna look it up. If somebody's interested, I'm gonna look it up, because if you in this same, energy of me that's been preserving yourself, this may, just hearing information like that may boost your self-esteem and get you ready for when that moment happens, right? Okay. This one was important, right? Because it was called When an Emotionally Broken Man is Using a Woman. When I listened to that video, it basically alerted me of all the things that I know. So that message was: release the fear of being played and enjoy the attention that you are getting, right? Because a man that is emotionally broken is only going to interact with you when he needs an energy source to feed off of, yet he's not going to be available for very deep, intimate or emotional topics. He can't discuss future or ambitious plans with you, and things of that nature. This one also cracked me up. This one cracked me up because I used to question about my ex, because my ex always wanted to be involved in, male groups, like the biker clubs, or, like Masons, or like, just always needed to have a whole tribe or a force, you know. And the how to recognize the down low is the man was basically saying, you know, a man that sits around and gossips with you about their friends, like talking negative about their friends. If they're constantly falling out with someone, he's like, real men don't like argue and fall out with their friends every other day. Like, you know, they got heated discussions, they talk about it, they still cool, right? It's not, oh, I ain't fooling with this nigga no more, and then next thing you know, they done made up. Like, he's like, that's a relationship, you know. But I'm not gonna get all off in today, you know. I just thought it was really funny, you know, how all of a sudden, you know, these videos and stuff are coming up because something that happened today when I went out, and I guess it let me know that, like, I am preparing for someone, because normally, like, when a man like tries to hit on me or whatever, I used to be like very guarded, very defensive. You know, now I've gotten really good at accepting my compliments and being sweet about declining or whatever. But today I had a gentleman that was very flirtatious and energetically, his energy felt good. Superficially, he was cute. I enjoyed that. I feel like my face just might like start blushing or whatever, but like I blushed today, like and that was surprising for me. I was like, oh my gosh, did I just feel something? Like, could I possibly be interested in like going out or like exchanging numbers or whatever? I didn't though, y'all. I took my compliments and I just kind of giggled and like cut it short or whatever. But that let me know that, you know, I was opening up and like softening up a bit, because I have been in some very masculine energy, to where like all I've been focused on is like my household, my stability, you know, my spirituality, you know, and I don't know, like I've been thinking about it, and like I don't know, I feel like when the right person comes around, I will energetically know. And so you know, although his energy was nice and he was very cute, I didn't hear God say, yeah, you better talk to him. So yeah, I just let that be that. But I then got to thinking, what does it feel like to connect and have a healthy relationship? And I thought, oh my gosh, that is fucking scary. And in my Reiki class, like, there was a book that I had to read to prepare for that. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of the book right now. But it gave an example of a female that had only been in toxic relationships, and then when she was finally ready to talk to this wonderful guy that was very emotionally and mentally balanced and very respectful of her, that it was so uncomfortable for her because it was so unfamiliar, that she sabotaged the connection and was just like, you are too much for me. So it made me think. I was like, I'm going to call up one of my friends. And I chose this friend to call because I had witnessed her go through some challenging situations with her kid's father, and then a man that she later decided to marry. And when she finally was like in the stage of, I'm gonna just disconnect, enough is enough, I'm gonna just do me. I'm sorry, I gotta take this necklace off. Like a mosquito has bit me, like right underneath like my neck, y'all. And so like it's like really like itching me, and I am having a hard time concentrating as well as getting this daggone necklace off. But anyway, y'all, I called this friend because she is now married and in a beautiful, healthy relationship. And it has been so amazing to watch. Y'all, I'm a Hallmark girl. I love love. When I tell you I love love, I love love. And I love watching love. So to have a real life actual story that I can witness, like it was healing for me to watch her go through that transition. And y'all, when I tell you, she even asked me to sing at her wedding. And y'all, I'm not no singer. Like, I karaoke, but I'm not no singer. But because of who she is to me, and because of the journey that she went through to get to where she was at, did not sing at her wedding, did not do a good job. Y'all, I feel like my spiritual team just went ahead and came through my body and sung it for me, because it was high pressure for me, okay? It was high pressure. She had me singing Chrisette Michelle Golden. And at the time when she had me singing for her wedding, y'all, when I tell you, I was just like, fuck a man, fuck a relationship. Everything was fuck, fuck, fuck. You know, like, that's how I felt about it. Like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, like, what you want. Like, I mean, I was in rare form, you know. Like, that healing process was really tough. It was really extreme for me, okay? Especially since I said, you know, like, it turned into a domestic situation. That man, like, when I said, look, God said it's time to call it quits, that we not heading in the wrong direction, like, he did everything possible to try to control me. When he couldn't control the outcome, he said, okay, I'm gonna destroy you, you're not gonna have shit. I attacked my finances, stole all of my stuff, robbed me like a crackhead, y'all. Robbed me like a crackhead. Like, when I tell you, it was the most extreme thing I had ever gone through. So when she asked me to sing this song at this wedding, and you know, like, just watching the whole transformation with her, I went ahead and I said yes, even though I was in that very hurtful stage. But as I was listening to that song, y'all got to listen to that song. As I was listening to that song, to memorize the words and to get the notes right, like, it was healing me, and it was like giving me hope to still want just that, because it's like, okay, no, I'm not giving up on love. I'm not going to let him win and think that I'm just going to shut down, you know, because look, it took me a lot of healing and therapy to say this, but I'm fucking dope. Like, not only am I cute, like, but I got a lot of talents. I got a lot of skills. Like, I am hypersensitive, which means I am so empathetic and loving and nurturing. Like, yes, I can embody my masculine energy and be very hardworking and dominant, but I am also a woman. I am also a mother. I am also a lover. I am also a nurturer, okay? So I got a lot of things going for me, okay? Like, I do multiple different things, which means that me and my man gonna have multiple streams, period. Especially like when you got a helpmate, like, so like freaking amazing. So like, why would I not want to have something beautiful and genuine? And now here I have this friend that I've watched go through extreme circumstances, now have a beautiful, healthy relationship. It's in my face that it's possible, right? So in singing those lyrics and seeing, that transformation for her, like, it was just such a beautiful thing. And it made me want that. And it was just like, yeah, I desire a love that is golden, a love that is pure, a love that is real, that is unconditional, right? Because a lot of people love with conditions. It's like you have to meet expectations, and as soon as you don't meet those expectations, sorry, this grass looks really good, So it just really changed my mind and made me continue to work on my healing so that I do not abuse someone else because I was healing from the abuse, right? So I called that friend up and I told her, I was like, look, God keeps sending me these messages and kind of scared, like I don't know what healthy relationships like I've been watching, I've been studying, I know about the consistency, like I've learned like it's like it's like studying a course but you don't have the hands-on yet, right? So you're nervous about going into the hands-on. And so I asked her, I was just like, are there any triggers for you? How do you get through those triggers? And she was just like, whoa. She said, to be honest, yes, it was very hard. She was just like, there were a lot of wounds that was triggered. And when those wounds would be triggered, she said, I would have to communicate them. She said, but one thing she said that she noticed was, when she was triggered, her man felt that. And because he loves her truly and deeply, he was like, I'm ready to shift this because this ain't what it is. And so he would, in response, do something to reassure her and confirm, to make her feel solidified and valid, right? He sometimes she would voice those opinions, and he would verbally, but most of the time energetically, he would pick up and sense and feel that shift in her energy, and he would just step into action, right? And for whoever whoever has taken the time to view this video and you resonate with the fact that God is giving you lessons and tools to prepare you for when this soulmate approaches, I want you to understand this. God is sending a soulmate. That means somebody that has a soul tied to you, somebody that has an energetic cord that is so strong that they are going to be able to feel when that fear starts to surface and enter, and they're going to do something to solidify your connection and make you feel safe, make you feel secure, make you feel like you are wanted, make you feel as though you are the only one, right? This isn't going to be someone that calls you up one day and then you don't hear from them 4 days in a row. No, this person is going to genuinely check on you. They're going to want to know, how was your day? Did everyone treat you with respect? Did you eat today? Did you get enough sleep? They're going to ask you, when is your free time so that we can get together, right? They're going to show up in all of these consistent ways to the point to where you're not going to question where all their other time goes to. You know they like to go and play basketball. You know that, they go to, they like to go to the gym and work out. You know that, they got to get up at such and such a time. So around this time, they're winding down for bed, right? They're going to let you know what their day is like, because they also want you to know how their day has been. They want to share what they're doing. If they have a work party, they're going to invite you. You're the plus one. If their family's getting together for whatever, like, that person is going to start merging you into their day-to-day lives, right? So yeah, that person's going to make it like very clear and very obvious. But this message done got a little too long. I don't like to do the long messages, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you resonate with this message, like, can we talk about it? Can we, like, be a community and help each other through the difficult stages? I would really love for you to share your experiences so that you can prep your girl and get me ready, because I'm almost ready. I think I'm ready. Well, whenever God say I'm ready. But whatever, y'all. Bye.